So we see time and time again that Marvel is continuing to struggle over and over again in the box office. Ant-Man Quantumania is their latest failure in terms of overall box office numbers right now. It doesn't look like it's going to make its money back after you account for marketing and whatnot. But unfortunately for Marvel, it looks like that's not going to be the only thing. So Marvel Studios just recently announced that they have now delayed the Marvels yet again from a summer release to November. Now, this is a pretty big hit for Marvel because the movie The Marvels is something that's been in kind of like development hell. Not only that, they have a lot of projects that are kind of up in the air that doesn't seem to want to land properly. Blade being one of the most notorious ones that I can think of. That movie has gone through so many different script rewrites, even reshoots at this point. I mean, I don't even know if they've even done shooting. It's really like in development hell. And now we have the latest iteration of Marvel's complete failure with the actual movie, The Marvels. So let's get into the article, guys. This one comes to us from good old Bounding Into Comics, and it says, Marvel Studios' weakness on full display. Company shifts the Marvel summer release date to November. Marvel Studios' box office grosses are in decline while their production budgets have ballooned, with the cause apparent to anyone: poor quality resulting from the promotion of evil woke ideology and identity politics. Again, I think there's a bunch of reasons why Marvel is unfortunately just completely getting destroyed. I don't know if it's necessarily just wokeness or identity politics. I think it's just really putting out a bad product at the end of the day. Sure, you can blame the wokeness, you can blame the identity politics. That's the easy thing to blame for Marvel's failure, but there's so much more at play overall with Marvel's failure. A lot of it has to do, in my opinion, with their hiring process. They're hiring writers, they're hiring filmmakers, they're hiring directors, all these people who don't care about the material that they're doing, who don't care about the material that they're writing. They purposely hire people that don't know anything about the product because corporate Marvel, corporate Disney wants to be able to mold these people into whatever they see fit. And I personally feel like that's a major issue with the love for these products, because you can tell when something is made with love, right? You can tell. And people can say what they want about James Cameron. His Avatar movies are made with love. You can obviously see this guy cares about his IP. But on the other hand, you can see Marvel has not cared about their IP ever since Endgame. They have not. Phase 4 was literally just consume, consume, consume. Nothing makes sense. Nobody likes a damn thing that they put out. And sure, they had maybe one or two winners in there, but overall, the entire phase was pathetic compared to the previous three. So then it says, while Marvel Studios and Disney executives claim diversity is their strength and they will double down on the woke ideology at every turn, the company is fleeing a summer release for their Captain Marvel sequel, The Marvels. The company announced via Twitter that the film would move from its previously scheduled release date of July 28th to November 10th of 2023. They tweeted, higher, further, faster, together. Check out the brand new teaser poster from Marvel Studios' The Marvels, coming to theaters November 10th. So again, it's even more funny to me that Brie Larson her sequel is completely taken over by two other characters. Like, she doesn't even get her own sequel. She was that hated by people that they probably didn't see her being able to carry a sequel, so they decided to throw in two other characters in there in the hopes that it makes the film better. But I think it's just going to be one big girl boss movie. I don't know of anybody that's excited to see The Marvels, and I just think it's really going to be pushed to November just so it can die. It says the film was originally slated to release on November 11, 2022, with Marvel announcing the release date back in May 2021. The company tweeted, take to the stars with Marvel Studios, The Marvels hitting theaters in November of 2022. However, the film would be moved to July 28 during Disney's D23 Expo of 2022. An official Marvel.com blog post summarizing the film's presentation at the event stated fans were also given a special look at scenes from the new movie, which opens in theaters on July 28th of 2023. This move comes after Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige recently attempted to hype up the film by claiming that Kamala Khan actually steals the show. And again, I think it's hilarious that Miss Marvel was one of I think not one of them, I think it was the top rated show of all time for Marvel. Like, Miss Marvel was the top rated show, seriously. Tell me the reviews are fake without telling me the reviews are fake. You know what I'm saying? It says, Feige told Entertainment Weekly EW, I'm very proud of the Miss Marvel show. I also know that this is a spoiler. She essentially steals The Marvels, which is coming out July 28th. Not only did he try to hype the film by promoting Miss Marvel, he also revealed that Miss Marvel's show is not doing well on Disney+. He stated, it makes me excited that people will, I hope, see that movie and then go back and revisit those shows on Disney+. The fun thing about streaming is that they're there forever, and people can keep exploring them. As for what the film is about, Feige also told EW, there are fun cosmic elements to it. Marvel comic fans will recognize elements of the Kree Skull War, and it's picking up directly after the end of Captain Marvel 1. Not in timeline, but in story. We also do that in our upcoming Disney Plus series, Secret Invasion, and those are two very different follow-ups to that particular movie. Tonally, they couldn't be more different, Feige said, but there's something immensely powerful about seeing Monica and Kamala and Carol together in a frame. To me, it's only akin to the first Avengers movie, and seeing the six of them together in a frame, it's chill-inducing. They're so great together, and they all have different histories with one another. This movie is gonna be woke garbage. I'm telling you, this movie. Hey, I could just tell by the way Kevin Feige's talking about it, man. This movie's gonna be complete woke trash, man. I am not. I'm not looking forward to this movie at all. I haven't even seen Ant-Man yet. There was a time where Marvel used to be a must-see movie for me, and that was many years ago. Now it just hasn't been the case, and this movie is just not going to be it for me. I can already tell with the whole it's so chill-inducing to see three strong women on screen. I would say it's akin to the Avengers. I'm like, what? How is it even close to the Avengers? You're not even in the same ballpark. It's hilarious. It says the great thing about Kamala in her show and now in this movie is that she's not unlike Tom Holland's Peter Parker in Civil War. She can't believe she's with these other heroes and can't believe that she finds herself in these places. And that's fun because we want to be that. I want to be that, he concluded. I'm sure you do want to be Miss Marvel. I'm sure you do want to be Miss Marvel. This release date moves come also after Disney CEO Bob Iger indicated that the company needs to do a better job at curating its content, specifically naming Marvel and Star Wars, indicating he might actually be aware that the production studio's quality has significantly declined. Iger stated additionally, we are going to lean more into our franchises, our core franchises, and our brands. I talked about curation in general entertainment. We have to be better at curating the Disney and the Pixar and the Marvel and the Star Wars of it all. He went on to reveal the company would also be significantly cutting its costs and, of course, reduce costs on everything that we make. While we are extremely proud of what's on the screen, it's gotten to a point where it's extraordinarily expensive. We want all the quality. We want the quality on the screen, but we have to look at what they cost us. The thing is, I don't really believe that. I don't think they want the quality on the screen because they just haven't been producing that quality. So if it costs you this much money, why did your quality go down so much? I don't understand why did it take such a big hit, especially in the CGI department. The CGI department has taken a major hit in comparison to the first three movies. So where did all this money go? Where did it go? I would say that the first three phases of movies had way better presentation, way better CGI, way better overall aesthetic. Where did it go? The money must have disappeared somewhere. Like, are you laundering it somehow? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It says, while Iger indicated they're going to try and cut costs, film critic Tom Connors, host of the Midnight's Edge YouTube channel, speculated the reason for the change in release date could be reshoots. And you know what? I would agree with that. I would almost guarantee that it's 100% reshoots because we've seen them reshoot movies recently multiple times, and Ant-Man is the latest example of that. Ant-Man was reshot multiple times, man, and unfortunately, I think that really affected the movie because they say tonally the movie is just completely all over the place, and it just doesn't have that consistent tone that people are looking for. Blade is going to be another example of that, whenever the hell that movie comes out, if it ever comes out. So, unfortunately for them, they're not really being very consistent with their movies. Their quality has taken a major hit, and overall, I just don't see them coming back from this without doing a major overhaul of literally everything. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.